recent Kalyani Nagar accident, it has come to light that the blood samples of the minor accused were tampered by the doctor on duty, Dr. Srihari Halnor and Dr. Ajay Taware. Consequently, the reports were altered, potentially changing the direction of the story. A recent investigative report by senior journalist Nozia Sayyed uncovered shocking revelations about Sassoon Hospital's handling of blood samples in drink and drive cases. Nozia Sayyed's report prompted the police to take action against the two accused doctors. Let's delve into the details of this case. I am Anaum Shaikh in conversation with senior journalist Nozia Sayyed. So ma'am, the two doctors who tampered the blood samples were arrested, but you broke this story 3 days ago.
Yeah.
What prompted you to launch an investigation into this?
See, there are a couple of reasons. One is personal and the other is, of course, about the thought process that went into it. One personal reason is that I already knew that Sassoon Hospital collects blood and it produces the reports also within couple of hours or so, because one of my cousins was taken to the hospital in an accident wherein he called me at 3 a.m. saying that I have been brought to Sassoon and this is what they alleged, that I have I'm drunk. So then when I got there, the officials they knew that a child it is Nozia ma'am's brother. So that's how they said, okay, I mean, I'm sure that, he's not drunk and everything. But I said that, still it is a procedure. I request you to go ahead with the, collection of the sample and get it tested and everything. I'm sure that my brother is not drunk. And immediately the report came and, of course, the blood test was negative. Now, back to the story. After 5 years down the line, when this case came to fore, everybody is running around, finding about a lot of cases, finding a lot of revelations, rather saying what is happening with the Agarwals, the driver, and the case about the victim and everything. But then what I thought is, if my brother could get the report in a couple of hours, back then, now why are they sitting on the blood report, for the last so many days, which was collected on Sunday.
Yes.
So that is what made me, get in touch with my sources. I started investigating. I found out then that not only the forensic department was involved majorly, but they also tampered the evidence. They also tried to tamper the evidence.
Okay. So, ma'am, when you contacted the hospital authorities, what response did you get?
Of course, the hospital authority would deny. Of course, they'll deny.
And what information did you get from your sources?
They told me that this is a known fact. It is not only this one particular case, but there are so many such wealthy people who got away, because they got, helped directly or indirectly by the officials there in Sassoon, forensic department specifically, let me be clear.
Okay, so what did your sources point out that you thought that was the key, to get into the story? Like this was something serious and you wanted to investigate and go right to it.
See, there are many sources of mine who are into forensic, basically. And there are also a lot of senior doctors. So they informed me, rather, brought up the curiosity that it's been so many days and still the state forensic department is not revealing the details. And it is not only like one accused, but there are I think 3-4 kids that have been, arrested or rather involved in the accident of the two IT employees who were dead. So now the samples collected on Sunday, it's been 5-6 days, almost. And yet the reports are not, coming to forward. They are not, the revelation is not there.
Okay.
And see, the two reasons that I gave you. One is about my personal experience and the other one, that forced me to think why the delay. So because of this, I started catching up with my sources and everybody. I started investigating and I got to know that the state forensic lab is sitting on the report for the last, more than 7 days now.
Okay.
And whenever I got back, whenever I checked with them, they kept saying that, it is still in process. So why is it in process? They were not able to tell me. Other than that, whenever I asked, whenever I questioned, when are you going to produce the report? The director, in fact, she's questioning me back, saying that, do you even know how much time it takes to collect the blood? And I was like, what the, I mean, you are supposed to answer me,
Hmm.
but you are trying to ignore the question. So, which itself shows that you are apparently waiting for somebody's instruction from the above, which is why you're not revealing the report yet.
Yes. So, ma'am, when the Sassoon Hospital authorities did not give you a definite answer, so how did you proceed into this? Did you reach out to some even higher authorities?
Of course.
Yes. So, what response did you get from them then?
Higher authorities, as in you mean from the ministry?
Yes.
Or someone
Whom
else?
did you reach out?
But I've been also told that the state director for forensic, as in Maharashtra's director for forensic department, that will be the main person who's going to be leading now. That's what I have been told. Let's see what happens.
Okay. So, do you think that there is some alleged collaboration between the police and the hospital authorities for monetary benefits?
Not hospital authorities, I would say, but the forensic department, of course, of the hospital.
Yes.
That has been involved, of course, now that, both the doctors have been arrested also. See, what I have been also told and what we have also written, 3 days back, like you said that, we broke the story and how I investigated the whole case. So now what I got to know during my investigation is that in a month, at least 600 to 650 cases of drink and drive are handled by Sassoon. As in the police officials get these cases almost like every month, almost every day there are more than 10, 12 cases, or 5 to 6 cases get admitted also. So, I mean, you can question yourself how many wealthy people must be going to Sassoon for, getting their blood tested to find out alcohol content in it.
Yes.
And then they strike a deal there.
Yes.
So if there's anybody like the Agarwals, sorry for the name, but then,
So this practice at the state-run hospital is very common to help the affluent in such cases.
That is what I have been told by my trusted sources.
Okay.
That this is very common, and only this has come to fore, which is why you people know. Otherwise, this has been going on for years now. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for revealing such important details to us.
Thank you so much, Anaum.